And a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies about the lateness there. I've been trying to put this light on because for some reason the lighting wasn't very good on the stream when I was trying to sort it out a few minutes ago. So sorry about the lateness, everyone. Hope you're all doing very, very well indeed, and great to have your company today. Let me just get this scoreboard sorted very quickly, and then I'll get it back up. Welcome to the stream. Boro take on West Bromwich Albion away from home this evening, in a game where Boro look to get themselves 2 wins on the bounce, but face a very difficult test because West Brom are unbeaten at home in the league. And at the moment, although they lost to Sheffield Wednesday, I think that was a bit of a blip, really. Sheffield Wednesday just played really well. West Brom didn't. They will look to respond tonight. For Boro, though, against Stoke City, I mean, we were really, really good. We were magnificent, I thought, against Stoke City. So there was tons of positives to take from that. We were scoring goals. Hayden Hackney scored probably one of the goals of the month. Definitely contender for goal of the month. And let's hope he can do it again tonight. He is in the starting lineup once again for the Boro. Please get involved in the live chat, of course, and get involved in the live poll, and make sure you drop a like on the stream. Okay, let's carry on then, and welcome to Sam Pinder, first person in the chat today. It's gone for 1-1 draw, which, to be honest, I've gone the same. I've gone for 1-1. I think really get a point from this, and I will be very, very happy. Lose this game, and although I'll be disappointed, I won't be surprised, because West Brom are, well, massive favourites. They are massive favourites to win this game because they are very good at home, and they look like a side that no one's going to beat at home this season. Can Boro change that though? It's a stadium where Boro have had a few decent results and then a few bad results, but I think our last win there was, I'm pretty sure, when Ashley Fletcher hit that rocket in like 2019. But our record at the Hawthorns isn't amazing, and that's why I've only gone for 1-1, and that's being confident because I see us getting beat tonight. We'll see what happens though. Remind, of course, I'll be going through all the goals as they go in the Championship tonight. In the early kickoffs, Burnley take on Plymouth in the Championship, whilst Cardiff host Millwall, Coventry take on Blackburn, Luton host Oxford, Norwich are at home to Leeds, QPR at home to Hull, and Sunderland are at home to Derby today. And in the later kickoff, of course, Boro are the late kickoff, 8 o'clock kickoff this afternoon, this evening, I beg your pardon. Boro's last win at West Brom was, as I mentioned, 2019, just before the end of the year when Danny Ayala and Ashley Fletcher scored. But since 2019, our results at the Hawthorns have not been good. We have drawn 1-1. We've lost 2-0. Lost 4-2. So is today going to be different? Hopefully it is. We'll see what happens. Welcome those who've just tuned in. Thank you very much for joining us. Get involved in the live chat. Of course, get your predictions in, of course, before the first 5 minutes of the game. There's a lot of games in League One. I'm not gonna give you all goal updates for League One and League Two. And if anyone wants to give me a goal update on one of the games, then by all means. But the only games I'm going to focus on, I will tell you the half-time scores, obviously, the latest scores at half-time in all the leagues, but I'm not going to do goal updates to them, because otherwise my phone will be going ping, 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 ping. And quite frankly, I think it'll frustrate a few of you. So so that's why. In the early kickoffs in the Champions League tonight, it's currently Salzburg 0, Brest 4. Brest looking for their, this will be their second win. Yeah, their second win in the tournament, and at the minute they are top of the group on 6 points. So they're doing very, very well, aren't they? 2 wins for a team that's making their debut in this tournament. So well done to them, and long may it continue. Stuttgart have just won 1-1 with Sparta Prague. In the 8 o'clock kickoffs in the Champions League tonight, a few English and few British teams, I should say, featuring in the games tonight. Starting with Arsenal, they host Paris Saint-Germain. And remember, Paris Saint-Germain in England last season lost 4-1 at Newcastle. So you never know. See what happens there. Arsenal could cause a few problems for them tonight. We'll see what happens, though. Welcome to Scotty B, who's coming and flying now because he's going to watch the Norwich game, which is also, I think, on the Sky Sports Red Button. But we're on Sky Sports main event at 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, sexy pants. What a weird thing to say for a lad. Okay. 2-1 West Brom. Yeah, I'll be surprised if we get a result. Stephen King, Iron Brew up your nose. UTB, aye, up your nose, mate. Other games in the Champions League tonight. Barcelona at home to Young Boys of Bern. Celtic travel to Dortmund, which is going to be a tough one for them. Inter at home to Red Star Belgrade. Tasty looking affair in Germany as Bayer Leverkusen host AC Milan. PSV Eindhoven are at home to Sporting Lisbon. And Manchester City travel to Slovakia to take on the Slovakian champions Slovan Bratislava in the late kickoffs. But of course, the main featured game today is, of course, West Brom versus the Boro, which takes place at 8 o'clock tonight. I want you all to get your predictions in and get involved in the live chat as well. I won't be opening the Iron Brew until just before the match is kicked off, before anyone asks. Right, matches on Sky Sports main events, so happy days. It means I'm not having to try and search on the bloody red button for it, because I can't stand the red button, and the camera quality on the red button is absolutely appalling anyway. So, there you go. 4 votes on the poll at the moment. Thank you those get involved in the poll, of course, and gentlemen. 50% for Boro, 50% for West Brom, so not much to separate them. A lot of people not sure what to go with. No one thinks it's going to end as a draw. Well, Sam Pinder thinks it will be a draw, but I reckon he's probably gone on the poll and gone for a Boro win just to be confident. I've gone for 1-1, and unfortunately, that's being confident. I'm going with my heart instead of my brain. My brain is saying 3-1 West Brom, but my heart, or my fart, my heart is going 1-1, and I have a feeling that we might be able to sneak a point from them today, but they have won pretty much every home game. Apart from, obviously, the game that they didn't win. Obviously, they didn't win against Leeds. That was the first, I think that was the second game of the season. That was 0-0, though, which wasn't a bad result, considering it was against Leeds. But they've only lost once in the Championship this season. That was obviously the 3-2 loss at Sheffield Wednesday. But but for me, I think, is this going to be a regular thing on away games? If so, watch all the time. It won't be, because I'm having spine surgery at some point this month. So I'll be having at least 2 or 3 weeks off when that happens. But I'll try and do some as I can. I'm only doing this now because it's on Sky Sports main event. But because I don't really enjoy watching the Sky Sports plus the Sky Sports Red Button, because the camera quality on the Sky Sports Red Button is absolutely appalling. And quite frankly, the commentator absolutely does me head in. I think a lot of the focus on Sky Sports tonight, though, will be mainly West Bromwich Albion, because I think they're still top of the league at the moment, aren't they? Yeah, they're still top of the league, 16 points out of possible 21, which is not a bad start. That is 5 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat, which was, of course, against Sheffield Wednesday. We're 7 games into the season. We've dropped 10 points already this season. We're on 11 out of a possible 21. And I think if you look at how we were, what was I going to say? I think if you look at where we were 7 games into last season, or we were still in the bottom 3 last season, and we were on really, really bad run of form. I think we won about 2 or 3 points out of a possible 21 at the time. You compare it now to this season, we're doing so much better this season. And although we've only got 11 points out of 21, it's a positive start. And the games that we've lost in the league have mainly been away from home, and have both been 1-0 defeats. And they've been mainly games where we have played well, but we haven't been able to take our chances and be clinical enough with them. The Sunderland game, I'll say Sunderland game, I thought we were okay. I didn't think we were brilliant, didn't think we exactly deserved to. I don't think we deserved to lose, but I don't think we deserved to win. I think a draw would have been fair. The goal we conceded, it's a lovely goal. Just lucky how it happened in the first place. The fact that we couldn't score was just very disappointing, because we had a lot of chances. The Derby game really pissed me off because that was a game that was there for the taking. Derby were there for the taking. When they played against us, it was like playing against Rotherham, wasn't it? I mean, all the Boro fans who know what's like playing against Rotherham will know what I'm on about, where we have about 20 to 30 chances. We have so many opportunities, and we can't take them, and we get hit by one simple attack, one little sucker punch. And I'm not going to single players out, but Isaiah Jones was massively at fault for the goal, and he knew it himself. But since then, I think he's improved. I think Isaiah Jones has improved. Yeah, a bit of a setback, but he's responded. I told you Stewie Downing was going to be there. He's in the studio for the game. Obviously, we've had a few setbacks away from home. Hopefully we can make it 6 points out of a possible 12 rather than 3 points out of 12 away from home, because our away form has not been good. Our home form, though, I think has been really good in the league. And yes, we haven't been able to win all the games. We're playing decent. We're playing decent football. We're having opportunities. We're having a lot of opportunities this season. I think we've had more opportunities than most of the teams. But chance conversion is appalling. Our conversion rate is awful. We just cannot finish. So hopefully today we see something different. And the game against Stoke, I thought we were brilliant. We were creating a lot of chances. Again, I think we could have been more clinical, but the goal from Aidan Hackney definitely gave us a bit of breathing space, because I thought Stoke were potentially going to get themselves an equaliser. I was expecting a harder game from Stoke. Stoke were really, really awful. So I was pleasantly surprised at how bad they were and how well we played. So let's hope tonight we have a good game and West Brom play cack. Get involved in live poll. Drop us a like on the stream. Get involved in live chat. I will get to the comments, of course, as well. Glad you're having your Iron Brew. 3-0 Boro. 3-0 Boro, okay. What do I win? Iron Brew. You don't really win much, do you? You get a shout. You get a shout out and a round of applause, and that's about it. And my dad, by the way, for anyone who's wondering, is not here tonight. Because my dad is rehearsing for a show that him and my mum are both featuring in, and it's taking place end of November, so they do have to go to the rehearsals when they're on. Unfortunately, they just happen to be Tuesday nights. They normally, I think the last show he did were Mondays, but what can you do? So there's nothing we can do about it. So apologies about that. But I know Scotty B's just mentioned that. That was Harvey's fault. It was Harvey's fault and my fault. Harvey did the thumbnail, but I forgot to tell him that my dad wasn't featuring. I forgot that he adds dad to the thumbnails for the Boro games, and I forgot to tell him that dad wasn't going to be on the game. But by the time I told him, it was like 11 o'clock this morning, and he was already on the coach heading to Burnley. So there was nothing I could do about that, I'm afraid. So yeah, we'll have to go by that. What's show in the theatre? They're in The Wizard of Oz, and anyone who lives in Middlesbrough, it's in Nunthorpe, which is probably about 5 minutes from where we are. Obviously, I'm not going to give our location, are we? But it's about 5 minute drive where we are, pretty much. Yeah, it's just down the road, isn't it? Really, it's about 5 minutes away. But they've been called to rehearsals tonight.
And I'm in the background doing my own thing.
Yeah, I forgot to tell Harvey he wasn't on today. So yeah. But there you go. Kickoff coming in just over 10 minutes time. Get involved in live chat. Let us know your predictions. Thank you to Lou for joining. I've just remembered I just remembered he was in the chat, but I never cottoned on. Fours is back. Thank you very much indeed for tuning on. For fuck's sake. For tuning in. Tuning on. Does it look fine on the street? What are you watching?
Oh, I'm trying to get some more.
What were you trying to get?
Rogers are on a different app.
Oh, I see. We can get the likes count up, I'm sure. So let's keep the likes coming. And thank you, by the way, for the amazing support lately. We are, if I have a look at the current live count, we are at the moment not far off reaching that milestone. We are on 2,992 subs. So we are 8 away from the milestone of 3,000 subscribers. So if we can get there as soon as possible, that would be great. I understand some people might unsubscribe and get annoyed at the fact that I won't be doing any YouTube for like 2 or 3 weeks once I've had my surgery, but that's so I can focus mainly on my recovery, of course. And I won't, when I have the surgery, I won't be at the footy games for at least 6 weeks. So you'll have no vlogs for at least 6 weeks, I'm afraid. So if I can, after like 2 or 3 weeks, and the Boro on TV or whatever on the red button or something, I'll try and stream it. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a bit of a difficult end to the year. So please do stick by me. Obviously, there's obviously nothing we can do because it is something that definitely needs to be done. I've waited 4 years. I've waited 4 years for the thing to happen. So it has to be done. So yeah. So make sure you keep an eye on the community posts. I will keep you up to date on that. Let's have a look at the two teams then in full before we get underway with the game, and all the games getting underway in the Championship, League 1, League 2, and there's also FA Cup replays taking place tonight as well. So I'm not going to give you goal updates I'll give you the goal updates for the Newcastle Wimbledon game actually, because there's only one game in that. I won't give you up to date. I'm not going to give you all like goal updates from all the games. I might go through the latest scores in those games, like at some point, maybe like 25 minutes into the game or something like that. But I'm not going to be giving goal updates unless it's the EFL Championship, the Champions League, or the EFL Cup. So there you go. You'll have goal updates from those competitions tonight. Let's have a look at the two teams in full. And we'll start off with the visitors, Boro, of course. We had a visiting team. So let's have a look at Boro's team. In goal for Middlesbrough is number 1, Senny Dieng. Number 7, Hayden Hackney. Returning to the squad is number 3, Rob Vandenberg. Number 8, Riley McGree. Number 9, Emmanuel Latte-Lat. Number 12, Luke Ayling. Number 18, Aidan Morris. Number 20, Finn Azaz. Number 25, George Edmondson. Number 30, Neto Borges. And number 50, Ben Dork. And the subs for Middlesbrough: goalkeeper number 31, Saul Bryn. Number 4, Dan Barlasser. Number 5, Harley Hunt. Number 10, Delano Birksark. Number 15 is Anthony Dykesteel. 21, Marcus Foz. 17 is Micah Hamilton. Number 11 is Isaiah Jones, and number 37 is George McCormick. And the team for West Bromwich Albion this evening, their starting lineup is in goal number 1, Alex Palmer. Number 2, Daniel Furlong. Number 5, Carl Bartley. Number 6, Semi Ajayi. Number 7, the captain, Jed Wallace. Number 9, Josh Meyer. Number 10, John Swift. Number 14, Torbjorn Hegem. Number 18, Callum Grant. Number 20, Uros Rashish. Number 27, former Middlesbrough, Alex Mowat. And the subs for the Baggies: goalkeeper number 23, Joel Wildsmith. Number 4, Callum Stiles. Number 8, Jason Malumbi. Number 22, Mikey Johnston. Number 3, Mason Holgate. Number 31, Tom Fellows. Number 19, Lewis Dobbin. Number 17, Usman Diakite. And number 44, Devante Cole. Who, I will say, by the way, Devante Cole, if he comes on the field tonight, he's going to be making, I was going to say he's been making his West Brom debut. He won't be, actually. He'll be making his first appearance for West Brom's first team since the start of the season, where they won at Queen's Park Rangers. Which is smart. I didn't even know that, to be honest, I completely forgot Devante Cole had gone to West Brom. Because obviously he did so well at Barnsley. Now obviously he's gone to the Championship now and is now playing for West Bromwich Albion. Featured for about a quarter of an hour, making his debut against Queen's Park Rangers. But tonight, if he plays, he will make his home debut off the bench for the Baggies tonight, should he come on. Okay, let's see what happens. For Boro, obviously, as you'll have heard on the lineup, only one change to the Boro team that beat Stoke by 2-0. Vav van den Berg comes back into the team after his long injury. He was on the bench against Stoke, and I think he made an appearance, did he?
Yeah.
I think he did, yeah. He comes into the team for, I believe Anthony Dijksteel.
Jake Johnson is now alive as well.
Shock. I thought he'd have been at the game. He goes to all the home and away games normally. He normally goes to all the home and away games, but fair enough. Well, we'll see how he does. Players are about to come out of the tunnel. I've got to say, that is a really nice tunnel. That is a really nice tunnel, that. I like that. I like how it glows up in blue as well. It's snazzy, that. Luton have scored against Oxford United already. 1-0 in that game. Obviously, we are the later kick-off in the Championship.
Yeah, so in the
and we're kicking off.
Minute, Rav came on for Dijksteel.
And Dijksteel is dropped to the bench today, so Vav van den Berg does come in. It was Clark who scored for Luton. So Van den Berg comes in. According to flashcards, though, it's got Luke Ayling at centre-back. Vav van den Berg at right back. I assume that's wrong, because I assume it'd be Vav van den Berg along with Edmondson as the central partnership, with Neto Borges and Luke Ayling as the full-backs. Hayden Hackney will be in CDM with Aidan Morris, as Dorcan McGreeny attacking midfield, and then it'll be Emmanuel Latte up front, who, by the way, has been on a poor form lately, because he's only got 1 goal all season. And that was in the first game. It was a penalty. He's not had a good start so far. Let's see how we do, though. So here we go then. Drops the like on the stream. And let's get the game underway. Please welcome the two teams onto the field. Middlesbrough and West Bromwich Albion. Come on! Da 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 da. There's Yusuf. Hiya!
Oh.
Hi, Yusuf. I'm not going back. Okay, here we go then.
No, I thought him anyway.
Up the Boro. Let's go then.
Doesn't that just show how much
passion
dedication and passion?
Oh, yeah, he goes to all of them. Looks like both teams are playing 4-2-3-1. Coventry have just scored. How did we say that at the exact same time?
Probably got the notification at the same time.
Coventry leading. It's Bidwell. Brilliant. Keaton, who's just tuned in, is a West Brom fan. He's just put, come on, West Brom. Best of luck for the game. I don't see his... I don't see why you won't win this game.
There you go,
but hopefully Boro can get something from this game, but I have a feeling you'll beat us. A few Baggies fans coming in. Best of luck for the game. Let's have a look at the two teams, starting with Middlesbrough. In goal for Middlesbrough is number 1, Senny Dieng. Number 3, Rav van den Berg. Number 7, Hayden Hackney. Number 8, Riley McGree. Number 9, Emmanuel Latte. Number 12, Luke Ayling. Number 18, Aidan Morris. Number 20, Finn Azaz. Number 25, George Edmondson. Number 30, Neto Borges. And number 50, Ben Dork. Starting on for the Baggies in goal is number 1, Alex Palmer. Number 2, Darnell Furlong. Number 5, Carl Bartley. Number 6, Semi Ajayi. Number 7, Captain Jed Wallace. Number 9, Josh Meyer. Number 10, John Swift. Number 14, Torbjorn Hegem. Number 18, Callum Grant. Number 20, Uros Rashis. And number 27, former Middlesbrough, Alex Marrett. I apologise, by the way, to any West Brom fans, by the way. I don't know exactly how to pronounce your number 20, whether it's Razic or Racic. I don't know how you pronounce it. So if I've mispronounced it, then sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes names are not the best thing sometimes for me. Uros Racic, I believe it might be Racic, but because he's Serbian, that's sometimes how it's pronounced. David Webb's referee, who was from Lancashire. He got a Lunny. And there's Michael Carrick, stood taking charge of his 100th game in his managerial career. And that won't be all with Middlesbrough, because he was in charge for Manchester United for about 4 games as Manchester United, I think, interim coach. Carlos Corberán's won 77 of 175 championship games. So that's just under 175. So it's about 87 is about 50%. It's about 40. Oh yes, I was supposed to mention this. Today, during the 57th minute, there will be a minute's applause going around the stadium. The game, obviously, I don't think the game's going to stop. The game won't stop. Whilst the game's going on. In the 57th minute, both fans have been encouraged to join in with West Brom fans in tribute to a 57-year-old fan who tragically lost his life at the Sheffield Wednesday game the weekend because the paramedics and the stewards were too slow to react. He was taken ill. He was in a critical condition in the stadium. All the West Brom fans were shouting with paramedics, and the stewards didn't do anything about it. By the time the stewards and the medics actually realised what was going on, he died. Just us. It's just us. You're not always.
But why
you're not.
black bands with the lamb?
No.
So why do they all wear
It's
black
in
bands?
respect. A lot of teams always wear black bands in respect for people passing away. Because you wear black at a funeral, don't you? So they wear black bands in respect. And yeah, that's just how it works. Hi, UpTheBoro. We got Carlos Corberán. I know you got Carlos Corberán, but having him doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win against us. The reason I think you'll beat us is because at the moment your home form is amazing. You've got brilliant home form. You've got a really, really strong side, and you look like a pain in the arse at the moment, especially going forward. And defensively, if we're not on our game, we can crumble. So, you know. But I don't see it being more than maybe 1 goal in it. I mean, I've gone for 1-1, and that's, to be honest, been confident. If we get a point here, I will be happy with that. I'll be happy with that. Sad as it sounds, I will take a point from this game. And then Saturday we got Watford away, which that won't be easy either. 2 tough away games. I mean, if we had we're out. Well, I wouldn't have been anyway because it's a 3 o'clock game. They don't normally show 3 o'clock games. I think really if we can remain unbeaten tonight and Saturday against Watford and West Brom and Watford, I'll be happy because West Brom and Watford away, they're not easy away games. But there is no easy away games in the EFL Championship because, there's no such thing as an easy game. My dad said it many, many times, in this league, and I've known it for a long time. My dad's been saying it for a while. What's this? Because we got Carlos Corberán, 8-3-1 of him. Mate, having Carlos Corberán doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win games. You've lost games. You've lost many games last season. I think last season you lost games under him. You lost games last season under him. So just because you have him doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win every game. Also, that's the second time you've lost away to Sheffield Wednesday on the bounce. You lost 3-0 last season. I mean, you finished 5th last season, which was good, which was really good for you. But you lost the playoff semi to Southampton, didn't you? I think you got battered, didn't you? Didn't you get battered by them? You lost where you won away. Yeah. So that's like us saying, no, we're going to win every game because we've got Michael Carrick. Not the case. My dad always says this, and I've said it before as well. It's down to who turns up on the day, who has the better game, and who takes the chances. And there's no easy games in the Championship. You know, you could be top of the league. You could be top of the league and lose to bottom of the league. Anything can happen. Ben Doak to Hackney. Good early chance for the Boro though. Good start. Let's keep it up. Drop us a like. Thank you very much for tuning in. And thanks to the bummies. Bummies? Why do I call you bummies? That's Birmingham. Although you are pretty much in Birmingham, West Brom. Just outskirts of Birmingham. But no, you're not bummies. Baggies. Or Brommies. Whatever you want to call them. Thanks to the Brom fans for tuning in anyway, the Baggies. Be a hard game. We knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. But the fact that we beat Stoke gave us a slight little bit of confidence going into this game that we might actually get a point from it. And by the sounds of it, West Brom actually struggled against Plymouth. But I'm going to say it now. Plymouth are actually playing well at the minute. They're playing well at the moment. I don't see them getting anything at Burnley, but I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to snatch a point, because Burnley couldn't even beat Oxford, which was a bit of a surprise. It's been a season of surprises, hasn't it? I mean, no one expected Plymouth to beat Sunderland. I certainly didn't expect them to beat Sunderland when Sunderland were top of the league and were unbeaten. I was expecting West Brom to batter Sheffield Wednesday, and you were 2-0 down at half time. You know, I mean, you did crawl it back to 2-2, but you still didn't win because they scored last minute, didn't they? I think it was Musaba who scored. So it just goes to show you can't underestimate any teams in this league, and that goes for any fans. I mean, I'm not saying this necessarily for West Brom. I think for any team in general, especially in the EFL, no such thing as an easy game. You don't know what's going to happen. What's happened? Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh dear. The Lino's just nearly fainted. Oh man. Yep, he's fainted. Oh my god. Crikey.
Is he either really hot or he hasn't eaten or drank anything?
I don't know what's happened.
Which is a bit stupid.
Oh no, he'll have had plenty to drink. I don't know I don't know what's happened. One of the Linos has just fainted in front of the West Brom fans. So the game's been paused a month for medical emergency. Not in the crowd. It's the Lino. Well, goodness me. I mean, it can happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone. But I will say well done to Sky Sports for switching the camera so that the focus isn't all on the Lino, because it's not nice when you see something like that happening. But they're just showing a big pan of the stadium. You can still see the Lino. Well, you can't see the Lino, but you can still see the medics in the background. I mean, they've got the stretcher out and everything, and oh my god. Now the only problem with this is it looks like the line will probably have to go off, which means that the fourth official will have to take over as linesman, but it means we don't have a fourth official. So I think now, if I remember rightly, last time we had a problem where a Lino had to go off injured was at Norwich years ago, and I think a few people might remember this actually. Years ago, there was a Lino who had knackered his hamstring, and and he had to go off. So the fourth official had to take over as the linesman, and he had to get. There happened to be someone in the crowd who, although he was a Norwich fan, was a qualified referee, and he took over doing this. Just reconnecting. It's up and turn that off. Sorry about that. We just had we had a technical glitch there, and you know it seems to be happening a lot, and it's happened since OBS updated. I'll have to see if OBS needs. Updated a few weeks ago, but I'll have to see if it needs another update and see if the computer needs an update. I'll have to have a look, but I'll sort that later. In the meantime, if you have just tuned in, the game's been.
The linesman collapsed.
Well, he fainted. It looked like he was fainting and he's collapsed.
He's telling me now.
Oh dear. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the game's been put to a halt at the moment. The clock's still counting down, of course, and so is ours. We're 10 minutes in. The game's been paused for about 3 minutes due to the linesman. I thought he was fainting, but turns out he's collapsed. The linesman's collapsed at the side of the field. I don't know what has actually happened. We don't know exactly what has happened there, but the lino is oh dear, it's currently on a stretcher going to the hospital by the looks of it. So now it's going to be down to the fourth official. The fourth official will have to take over now as the linesman, and this is going to be a problem because we're going to have to get someone in the crowd who is a qualified referee to take over as the fourth official. By the looks of it.
And how do they do that? Just go around everyone and say...
No, so I don't know. No, I don't know what's going to happen. Unless they've brought a reserve official with them. Okay, no, they have. Nah. There's a guy in the crowd that's come down. I think he's explaining it. He's a, like I say, you have to be a qualified referee in this situation. Who'd be a referee? So we got a guy in the crowd, and even though he's probably a West Brom fan, it doesn't make any difference because he's the fourth official. He won't be. It's a fourth official. He won't be in charge of any of the decisions, of course. So this is going to add on a lot of time. Josh Brownhill has scored a penalty against Plymouth, which won't go down very well with the lads. I bet the lads will be saying it wasn't a penalty, but I don't know. But did he grinny? Has he just grinnied? Josh Brownhill scored. Let's have a look. What was this? It was. Oh no, he didn't grinny. So at the minute, the lad that's come down is going to be getting mic'd up and get the referee kit on, whilst the fourth official at the moment is currently getting ready to become linesman. I bet he didn't see this coming today. So, and it is raining by the looks of it at the Hawthorn. So, well, this is not what we want to see. So the linesman did collapse, unfortunately. Very scary times when stuff like that happens. And this is the second game that's involved a medical emergency. In literally space of a couple of days for West Brom. They've had a fan pass away in the stands at Sheffield Wednesday, which was tragic, by the way. And I still think and it's terrible.
Just go and see what's going on. Don't stand around like an absolute idiot. You know what I mean?
And the difference is the referee's got an earpiece, so he must have been told that there was something wrong by the lino, and then the lino's collapsed. So the new lino is out. So the fourth official is now become lino on the near side. So we can finally get the game back underway. That will add on about 7 minutes of added time now at the end of the first half. But there's nothing you can do about it. Like I said, all the best to the Lionel. Hopefully things end up being all right for him. We'll no doubt get an update at some point later on tonight. But the game is back underway now after 14 minutes and after about 7 minutes since that all happened. But by the way, well done to the referee for stopping the game for him as well. Latest scores coming in at the moment. Man City lead Slava by 1-0 through Ilkay Gundogan. Barcelona lead Young Boys by 1-0 through Robert Lewandowski. Dortmund scored early on. Celtic cancelled it out with Maeda. And then Dortmund have retaken the lead literally a minute later through Karim Adeyemi. Inter lead Red Star by 1-0 through Hakan Çalhanoğlu. And obviously I mentioned Burnley are leading Plymouth by 1-0 through Josh Brownhill. QPR losing at home to Hull by 1-0, and it is Duame with the goal for the Tigers. Back underway, of course, we all wish the Lionel well. 2-0 Man City now, Phil Foden. This can be a piece of piss for them. All the best, of course, to the Lionel. Hopefully things go well there. But back to the action. Let's let you know of any goals in League One at the moment. Stevenage leading Wrexham. Wigan leading Peterborough. Mansfield leading Crawley. League 2. Bromley drawing 1-1 with Chesterfield. Notts County leading Carlisle. Grimsby 1-0 up at Gillingham. Wasn't expecting that. Morecambe leading Bradford. Newport leading Salford 2-0. Tranmere leading Swindon by 0-0. And Fleetwood's 1-1 away to Walsall. In the Carabao Cup at the moment, Newcastle 0, Wimbledon 0. The winner of that game, of course, will take on Chelsea in the next round. 103 minutes, Chelsea versus Brighton, but the ball was only in play for 55 minutes. Oh. Strange. Games in the FA Cup qualifying tonight, featuring one of our local teams, Stockton, away to Chester. Currently 0-0. Chester down to 10 men. And Kidderminster leading Buxton by 0-0 in the northern part of the draw. There is also games in the north and south of the draw. I'll give you all the FA Cup scores at the moment. So Chester 0, Stockton 0, Hednesford 0, Shifnal 0, Hornchurch, you might remember winning the round one a while ago. They draw 0-0 with Leiston. Horsham leading Margate by 0-0. Kidderminster leading Buxton by 0-0. Buxton should stick to water, personally, if you get the pun. Buxton water.
Yeah. She's
trying to ignore it. Peterborough Sported 0-0 against Royston. Weston-super-Mare Chippenham's 0-0. That's not too far from each other. And Weymouth's 0-0 against Winchester. So they're all the latest scores to tell you about. PSV are leading through Shoughton. And it's 1-0 there at home to Sporting Lisbon.
Oh, come on, Eindhoven.
Yeah, she likes the she likes to see the Dutch teams do well. Half her family's Dutch. Bristol Rovers Bond Charlton 0 at the moment. Terrible. What are you on about? What are you on about? Terrible. Armchair jockey. I'm sure I've seen him in the streams before as well. I don't know what he's on about though. The game itself hasn't actually been great. We've had one opportunity, and that's about it. Oh, Buxton. Oh, do you mean the joke? It was cack, to be honest with you, but yeah, I don't care. 2-1 West Brom fan supports West Brom. That was from Harry earlier on. I was meant to close predictions ages ago, but obviously we had a massive pause due to a medical issue. Boro win the ball back, and it's a lousy through ball again. This happened away to Sunderland. Some of the through balls were appallingly bad. Why are we playing well at home and not do anything away from home? Get out. Go on, play it, Finn. Come on. Bring it forward. That's the idea. McGree. Latte laughs offside there, surely. Yeah, he's miles off. Well, a lot of the action, almost 50% of the action's been in the Boro half in the last 5 minutes or so. Can you get involved in the chat, by the way? I'm full of terrible jokes. Arsenal lead PSG by 1-0, and it's Kai Havertz with the goal. I might have known, I had a feeling he was going to be the one that scored for Arsenal. He's scoring goals for fun at the minute. And what's funny is, I'm pretty sure last time they played in England, PSG, was when they lost 4-1 at Newcastle. Oh! I thought Edmondson was going to turn it into his own goal there for a moment, so a slight bit of panic. The Boro getting away. Wait, he's all over him. Aidan Moore's trying to get the Boro fans up. I've got to say, by the way, we were given 2,500 and we've literally sold half of it. So I think it's probably probably the first or second time this season we haven't sold out. I don't think we sold out Cardiff, but Cardiff's a really long journey. West Brom's about 3 hours. It is a weeknight, obviously, isn't it? So, Do you remember me? I was a young 11-year-old-ish boy. Middlesbrough 2-2. Before the game, I asked for a pick. Before the game. I probably... Let me think. Portsmouth. Did you... I wasn't with Davos. Oh, were you the one that came up? Did you come up the stairs and ask for and it said a port or did you come up the stairs and ask for a photo? I remember having one or two. I remember about 2 or 3 selfies. I know of all right Boro top. I can't find it at the minute. I can't find any other Boro tops other than this. But I do recall having 2 or 3 selfies. Can't remember who they were with though. Yeah, but you were the one that came up the stairs. Yeah, fair enough. Then. How are you getting on? Wait, is that one for tonight? Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise I was running out. But never mind. Do you think Carrick will stick around if we don't get promotion? I don't think we'll get promoted anyway, mate. I know people don't like me because I'm not optimistic, but
Why have you put that back in the drawer when it's empty?
I didn't know it was empty. It was meant to go in the bin. I didn't know it was empty. So 1-0 Leverkusen. Now my goal's been disallowed, and it's 2-0 Luton against Oxford. My brother's in the Boro under 16s. Hello.
Hi.
Well, we didn't get very far. The first 6 minutes in, and the linesman collapsed.
Oh,
So that paused the game for about 7 minutes. It took 7 minutes. They got him off and out of the stadium. Offside. They got him out of the stadium about...
What? Who? What?
One of the linesmen. He had to go to the hospital because he collapsed.
Linesman.
Yeah, during the game. The lino.
What's a linesman?
The lino with the flag.
See the black
No,
guy
the
on the
linos
other
with the
side
flag,
of the
yeah.
pitch.
One of the referees.
Leanne.
Yeah, he
See the black guy on the
collapsed
other
on the
side
field.
of the pitch.
Oh,
collapsed on the field. So the game was stopped for... Sorry, that was me, his hand. Because you blocked the camera. That was... So that stopped the game for about 7 or 8 minutes.
She was only
Because
giving
they had
you
to...
a hand.
They had to get the fourth official to take over as linesman. And they had to get a qualified referee... They had to get someone from the crowd who was a qualified referee to take over as fourth official. Finish that shot, safe follow-up. Oh, bye! How have you blazed that to Birmingham? Oh my God, McGree! I'd have bloody scored that. It's a good job for that. He's got his foot underneath it. Oh my God.
Bloody hell.
He's got his foot underneath. Oh. You just got to blast it in.
And you put
Oh my God. He completely cocks that up. 2-0 Hull, and it's Badia. However you pronounce him. Cardiff have scored through Perry. That's what you say when you're on the toilet having a stiff crap. I love the shirt, Devil. Thank you, Nicola, and thanks for the £5 as well. Cheers, very much indeed. Now I don't think Carrick will stay. I don't think Carrick will stay after this season. To be honest with you, if he does, I'll be surprised. Peter put something in the chat, and I don't know what he put because he's retracted the message now. Goal for Luton 2-0. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, my brother's in the under-16s. I'm at the game. Fair enough. Your brother must be good then to be in the under-16s, to be in the academy team. Crikey. Fair enough. I might recognise, because I do know some players that were in the under-18s. I do recognise some of the names in the under-18s and under-16s. So, I do know a few of the academy players. I was saying hi to your sister while she was there. Oh, right. Well, I'll let you know that you said hi to your sister. You get it all on these streams. You never know what's going to happen with. You never know what I'm going to say sometimes. Did you put this? Oh yeah, it's there. It's hiding. Pre-gabs. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind me. Me is very kindly sorted out my tablet box. And no, they're not drugs. Before anyone asks, they're
I always thought them when I'm here, so...
I get them prescribed to me every month for different reasons. One's hay fever. One's a spine painkiller that's about as good as a wet fart. And one of them is a tablet for depression, but my depression's fine now. It's better. It's better now than it was about 2 years ago. So there you go. So yeah, before anyone asks, that's what it all is. Yeah, not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know that.
Oh, off the Young's head. He headed it out.
No, he tried to punch it. It went out of his head. So there you go. Yes. Probably shouldn't be telling you stuff about me tablet, but I'm the one who decided to say it, so that's my decision. Say what you like. Job Bellingham. Not Jude. Job, his younger brother, has scored for Sunderland.
Oh my God, how is that?
Job has scored for Sunderland. Come on, quack, duck, duck. Ben Duck, quack, quack, quack. Ben Duck. No.
God, do you want any more tattoos then?
Yeah, he goes for tat 1, tat 2, tat 3, tat 4. Do you know, people who get tattoos always say,
what was that?
When people say they're going to go and get a tattoo, I'm thinking, I had a slight inkling you were going to do that.
Right. Why?
I'm on form with the jokes tonight. They may be crap, but they're quick. No one can deny that. Drop us a like, everyone. Up your nose!
Yes, up yours.
Oh, yeah! What a save. What a save, Alex Palmer. Brilliant header from Latte. Brilliant header from Latte Laugh. It's definitely going in.
Latte Laugh,
great
this
save.
guy isn't going to help you.
I think he's looking at the guards. Just what some players do that. Although I'm saying it's a great save. He needed to head that towards the corner, and it's fairly central, isn't it, that header? But it's a good opportunity. It was a good opportunity. That and the McGree chance, probably the best chance of the game, really. I mean, West Brom, I don't think have had a shot so far. We're keeping them at bay. Corner in, it's awful. 3-1 Dortmund, and it's Karim Adeyemi again. Oh my God, he cannot stop scoring. Yep, all two. Yeah, I'm keeping you up to date with the championship scores as they go in. So they might not be immediately, but I'll let you know at some point. Me is your happiness now. Love is the best medicine. That's Nicola saying that. Yeah. I'm in an academy. What are you in like the? There isn't another academy team that's. There isn't anything lower than under 16s as far as I know, unless it's under 14s or something. Are you in like a school team? Excuse me. The hell's this?
It's
And don't
called
say chocolate. Don't like crunchy.
Well, leave it on there because I'm going to eat it.
What's the point putting it in?
Hi, Nicola.
Oh, hello. Oxford United have got to go back at Luton. So that's 2-1. Oxford are causing a few problems. It's like trials. Oh, right. You're a trialist for, what was it, but under 12, under 14s? No, she would have done because everything in the background comes. You say something in the background, it comes up on the mic anyway. So she'll have heard it. She'll have heard it, but whether she replies is up to her. So there you go. Yeah. So you're trialist for the under 12s, under 14s. Which category? I would assume under 12 if you're 11. You know, I think you're one of the youngest. I think you're like probably one of the youngest viewers of the channel actually. So there you go. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's nice to get some younger people watching the streams as well. Even though some of the streams might not be PG, but yeah, under 12s, fair enough. Madsen has got a penalty for QPR, so it's 2-1 now in that game. QPR back in it. Furlong loses it to Neto Borges, and it's a throw-in. Newcastle have scored against Wimbledon, and it's Fabian Schär from a penalty. Oh dear. I don't know, I live football, fair enough.
You live football?
Yeah, people put football as their life.
Type error.
No. It is a true thing.
I live football.
I live football. I live football. I live dart. Like darts is my life. Football's my life, etc. Unless he was trying to say I love football and he's just typed it wrong. I've heard people say it before. He's on his final furlong. Yes, very good, Nicola. Ugh. No, that nearly bounced in. The Yang was on these on the alert. I'm glad we got our revenge against. Hang on a second. I'll get back to the comments in a moment. West Brom on the attack. Swift's going to hit that. Bye. Back to the comments. Not a bad first half. I'm quite happy with how it's going. We're having some decent opportunities. We're letting West Brom back into the game now, which is what we shouldn't do because they'll get a goal sooner or later if we let them back in it. So 0-0 the minute, which
the message that
is decent. Which we probably should be 1-0 up, but 0-0 at the moment. So far, so good.
Peter was retracted. Was
yeah,
him saying hi to Leanne.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said I did read it out. It does come up with a live chat on here.
Oh, did he actually say?
I'm on YouTube Studio whilst streaming on OBS, so I can see all that. Where was I? Oh, yellow card for Alex Mowat. Well, to be honest, when Alex Mowat was at Boro, if he either didn't injure anyone or get a yellow card, then he hadn't had a good game. He never finished a game. He never finished a game without a yellow card or injuring someone. So his second yellow. I'm surprised he only had 2 yellows this season. Tottenham for life. Hello, mate. Yes, hello. Where was I? David Fletcher saying, I'm glad we got our revenge against Stoke after the diabolical cup game. Hope you well. Yep, it just shows our first team's better than the reserves. No disrespect. I think in that Stoke game we made too many changes. I know we rested a lot of the first team players, but we made far too many changes. You don't really want to change the entire 11. I could maybe understand if you made about 5 or 6 changes, but to change the entire starting 11, and as much as I like Sol Bryn, he's not an experienced goalkeeper when it comes to the first team. There was a lot of Rafinha scored for Barca 2-0.
Oh, is that why you were looking at Turf Moor the other day?
Yeah, that's where they are.
I wondered why you were looking.
I mean, I don't see them getting anything because they're against a Premier League side, pretty much. But these are a former Prem side. All my mates know you and Yusuf. Do you not know Jake Johnson as well? And Jake Allen, NMP Football, and Jake Johnson are both. They're both YouTubers
My
as
friend
well.
lives next to Engel. That's nice. That's nice.
It's alright for some.
Get his friend to go knock on his door, ask him to get him back.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he injured?
I still don't think he's fit enough yet. I think he's still on his way back from injury. 2-0 Arsenal. Goodness me, they are really giving PSG a drumming here. Who do you think is coming up to the Prem? It's hard to say. I mean, at the start of the season, I was thinking, well, Sheffield United and probably Burnley, but at the moment, I don't know. It's a bit difficult to say this season, you know, because you got teams like Sunderland doing really well at the moment. You got West Brom, who are currently top of the league. You know, there's a lot of.
It doesn't say anything about Engel in the injuries, missing players.
He's not back yet. But no, I think it's very difficult to say. I'd have said Burnley and Sheffield United at start, but I don't think either of them have had a particularly great start of the season. You know, it's just showing how unpredictable this season is. It's very difficult to predict the league table, especially when the promotion race is not easy.
You stream on the TikTok.
I don't think you can tag it. I'm pretty sure you can post a link. You could probably post a link onto TikTok, because I've done that, but I don't think you can tag it. I don't know. I mean, I've only started TikTok not that long ago. Bukayo Saka was the one with the goal for Arsenal. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not. I'm not very good with TikTok, so I couldn't tell you.
Look at Dieng's beard.
Yes, it's attached to his chin. 34 votes at the moment. 53% for Boro to win. 47% West Brom. Well, I like the optimism, and at the moment we are. I would say we're being a better side. We're giving West Brom a difficult game. 8 minutes to go till added time, which will probably be about 8 minutes. It'll be about 8 or 9 minutes, probably. Just found your very old vids. What, on TikTok or on here? I've done some videos years ago. 3-0 Barcelona, and it's Inigo Martinez. That's 3-0 against Young Boys. They're getting battered. On FIFA, Hamilton's a reserve. Yes, he will be. But he's on the bench. He's one of the players that tends to come off the bench. I'm hoping to see him start. I'm hoping to see him get some starts, though. So he's been off the bench all the time. Oh, wow. That was a brilliant shot from the edge of the box as well. They're not easy to score, them. Finn Hazard knows how to score from the edge of the box. Try to curl it into the air from the edge of the box. They're not easy. He's got it round the defender. He's got it round Alex Mowat very well. I don't think he gets a really clear view of that far corner because Hackney's sort of obstructing his view. But In an onside position, though, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Good effort, though, just not on target. When we're having our chances, we have to get them on target. I think Finners and Latte Laugh are the only ones that have had shots on target. I think we've only had 2 on target in this match.
And McGree's had 1 on target.
Yeah, McGree had a shot on target. No, did McGree? No, he didn't. He sent it to space. I love looking at the stats at half time, but I think we've been the better side. I don't know whether I'd say we've had more possession, because I think West Brom might be edging possession, but we've certainly had more opportunities than them. I think we've done well in this first half, considering the opposition we're coming up against, and they are a very difficult side.
2 shots off goal, 2 shots on goal.
4 shots for us, and what have they had? About 2?
2, 0 shots on goal, 1 off goal, 1 blocked shot.
So they've 4 shots to 2. So we've had more opportunities. We've had a bit with the first half. This is dangerous. Oh, that should be a goal. What a save. Yes, Dieng. Brilliant. Oh, how was Jed Wallace not taking that? He should have scored it. Jed Wallace should have scored it. It was Josh Meyer who played it. He played it in the end to Jed Spence. Tried to get the assist. Oh, wait, how much shirt pulling is there going on? 4-1 Dortmund. I'll say it now. I mean, if we can play like this in the second half, I think we'll do okay, but it's not going to be easy. But I tried to get picks with Saul, but I did. But everyone behind me was shouting his name Saul. That's why he looked. Yeah. Dork, I believe, has class potential. Oh yeah, he's got the potential to be a really, really good player. And that Stoke game, it was the first time. It was pretty much the first time I'd seen him in the flesh. You know, and I thought against Stoke he was magnificent. You know, he was magnificent for me, and you know, I'm hoping we see more of him. Hopefully, he becomes a regular starter. And I will say, I wouldn't be. I think it'll be difficult for us to buy him off Liverpool, because I think when Liverpool see how good he is, they might. Arne Slow might potentially put him in the team, but
Who's that?
Liverpool. It's going to be difficult to
Which player?
Dork, because he's from Liverpool. He's on loan. So it's going to be it'd be difficult to try and sign him permanently. But if we can, then I'll be chuffed to me balls, because I think he's going to be a really good player. But they always say don't get too attached to loans, and you know, although he's doing really well, there could always be a time where he doesn't play well. You never know. Celtic are getting absolutely battered. 42 minutes in, and the 5-1 down to Dortmund, and Adeyemi's got, I think, 4. Unbelievable. Shows how bad Rangers and Celtic are, because neither of them are good enough in Europe, being honest. Chemistry can build with him and Conway. Yeah, but Conway never starts, to be honest with you. Conway very rarely starts.
He's not even on the bench.
Mm-hmm. No, I think he's injured, actually. Did he pick up an injury, didn't he? Yeah, he did. He picked up an injury. He didn't come on. He didn't play against Stoke because he was injured, I believe. And it doesn't say either he's still injured or he's just not fit to come back into the team yet. Val Corinthians Maio do Brazil. That is Brazilian Portuguese. I know because I don't know Brazilian Portuguese, but I do know it is Brazilian Portuguese. It means Corinthians will be biggest in Brazil. It'll be a long time before that happens, to be honest with you. Corinthians are not that good. They're not that good anymore. When you got teams like Fluminense, who are a top side in that Brazilian division. So I'm just gonna. Do this quickly. Let me have a look at the Brazilian leagues. I can't remember who's in the Brazilian league for some reason. Who's even top of that division? Flamengo, former Libertadores champions.
Oh, wait, how do you
You got-
lose that?
Sao Paulo. I'm pretty sure that's where Corinthians. I'm pretty sure that's the Sao Paulo derby. Botafogo, they're doing very well. Palmeiras. Yeah, I'm afraid, mate, it's going to be a while before Corinthians end up being the best in Brazil. Be a long time because they're not that good anymore. Back in the day, they used to be good, but they're not that good now. We're going into added time very shortly, actually. So we'll probably have about, I reckon there's at least 8. 8 or 9, I reckon it'll probably be. Would not be at all surprised. In the box, cleared out. Corner for the baggies, and on the stroke of half time. How much added time are we going to have? I reckon it's about 9, to be honest with you. Let's have a look, see what the added time is going to be. And ladies and gentlemen, there will be a minimum of 8 minutes of added time. A minimum of 8 minutes added time. Which is exactly what I thought. I said it was going to be about 8 or 9 minutes, didn't I? You know. Keep getting your comments in. Thanks to those that have tuned in so far. We are on 45 thoughts on the poll. 51% Boro, 47% West Brom, and 2%, aka one person out of the 45, think it's going to be a draw. And I did think it was going to be a draw, though. The reason me and my mate had to go early against Portsmouth is because we had a box. You have... Ooh, wow. Fair enough. Brought to you by Dowell Johnson. Yeah, I sometimes say that, but I don't necessarily have to say that because it says it on the screen. Brought to you by Dowell Johnson. Or brought to you, actually, by Harvey, because Harvey's the one that makes the added time screens. But, yeah, I don't necessarily have to say it because Harvey just puts the writing on there, so... Everyone knows it's brought to you by Dowell Johnson if it says that. Sometimes I say it, sometimes I don't. I think it just depends. Once we get to half time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you my thoughts on the first. Well, I won't give you my thoughts the first half till I've gone through the latest scores. So once the half time whistle goes, we stop the clock and everything, and I will I'll give you sort of brief thoughts. Boro being a better side. West Brom getting back into it the last 10 minutes. We probably could have been 1-0 up. They could have had a goal themselves though. So I think a draw's a fair result at the moment. That's putting it briefly, really. Of course, it's 8 minutes added time because we had a medical incident involving the linesman. Linesman collapsed on the side of the field. Very scary. Well done to the medical staff who got to him quickly, and the referee for stopping the game promptly as well. Come on, here's Doak. That's a cross in from Luke Aylins, headed away. Josh Meyer trying to get it away, and it's gone to George Edmondson. But I think Edmondson's a decent defender, by the way. It's a good ball in. Latte! Oh no! Couldn't direct the header properly. It was offside anyway. Oh, I'm at the game, so I'm gonna go. I'm sat near the corner, sat near the front. Can't miss it. Bye, right near the corner flag. Okay.
Wave at the camera then.
Hiya.
Then we'll see
Hey,
you.
that's what I do at the Riverside. You know, on the fan cams. If I see myself in the background or after doing the halftime interview or something, and I see myself, I'm looking at the camera going.
Oh, shut up.
Me, I'm daft as a brush, me, Anna. I'm absolutely crazy. Well, wouldn't say crazy, just daft. Just sub to get notified next game. Yeah, next game I'll be up to, hopefully, will be Bristol City, but it depends on if I get... well, I should be at Bristol City either way, because Next Boro vlog will be Bristol. I should be at Bristol because that's the 19th. I don't think anything's going to happen really till after the 20th, so should be okay. But that'll be the last vlog probably for a good few weeks. Well, for at least 6, 7, 8 weeks. But then again, it depends on how quickly I recover. Here's Jed Wallace. And he goes with... Way! That was a lousy shot, wasn't it? Dear me. That was a shocking attempt from Jed Wallace. Jed Wallace is normally better than that. That was a really poor shot. I'm afraid. We haven't even got to half time yet, and half of the games are already getting back underway. So I'll give you the latest scores when we get to half time. So nearly 5 minutes into added time, it's currently 0-0 between the Baggies and the Boro, and I think to be honest, I think I could probably just give you my half time thoughts here, really, because I don't see there being too much more happening in the next 2 or 3 minutes, really. First, I'd say maybe the first 20-30 minutes, I thought we were really good. Good first 25-30 minutes. And I think we've been decent. I think we've been decent in this game. We've let West Brom get back into it. They've had a few opportunities of their own, which I don't like. I don't like us letting teams back into it. But, West Brom are always going to get opportunities. They are top of the league for a reason. They do know how to score goals, and we have to be careful that we don't give them too many opportunities or any clear-cut chances, like that Jed Wallace chance earlier on. And hopefully we can find ourselves the first goal. And our corners are still woeful. Have we just not worked on corners all season? Because our corners are awful. And we're going to get caught on the break. That's yours, Hackney. Challenge. What a tackle. Get in, Hackney. What a challenge that is. I think I've heard the Boro fans just cheering like they've scored a goal with that. Brilliant. We're doing well so far, though. 0-0. I mean, no goals. Goalless first half. The only thing that's missing is goals, really, in this game. I think both teams will get a goal in the second half. We're definitely more than capable of getting a goal. We've played really well. Let's just hope we continue it in the second half. Because I think if West Brom score first, then it's going to be maybe backs against the wall in the second half. But so far, so good. 0-0. I'm happy with a point as it stands. Get a point, I'll be happy. I said at the start of the game, didn't I? We had the delay, obviously, due to the medical incident. But apart from that, decent game. And I think we've got the edge in this game. Maybe not the last 10 minutes, but I think we're definitely been the better side for majority of the first half. We'll see how we do. Any Boro fans in the chat, or even West Brom fans, anyone in chat, you can let us know your thoughts on the performance so far. But so far, decent performance. But we can't afford to let West Bromwich Albion have too many opportunities, especially in the second half. The long, low cross. See, the crosses are dangerous. Vandenberg getting it out, back from injury. I come from the future. No one scored goals in a week. Okay, here then, Edgar. I say the same, yeah. Get out. Just push that light down a little bit because I'm getting blinded. That light down, just push that down a little bit. That's fine. Oh, that's half time, ladies and gents. And that shadow in the background is me having a drink.
Am I actually in the background?
Yeah, if you look, you see your shadows in the... Your shadow there is coming up on the camera. So you just see this hand having a drink.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm having my Coke.
How dare she not have iron brew? No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can see the Coke. Well, look, so far so good. 0-0 to half time. And I said there wouldn't be much happening. We started our first 30 minutes, we were good. we had a good couple of opportunities. Didn't take any. Forced the keeper into 2 decent saves. McGree missing a big chance. He should have scored. He decided to send the ball to Birmingham and back probably. But yeah, it's been a decent half. I'm saying hopefully we can do well again in the second half and get ourselves ideally get ourselves a goal. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. On to the half-time break. Let's have a look at the latest scores for you all around the United Kingdom in the EFL. In the EFL Cup, latest score at the moment, there won't be all half-time scores, by the way. I think the only half-time scores you'll have is the Champions League, because all the games kicked off before us. Latest scores at the moment, just as I'm speaking, Coventry have made it 2-0 against Blackburn Rovers, and I knew they'd beat Blackburn tonight. Had you right? Thought it would be him. Fabian Schär's penalty gave Newcastle the lead right before half time. It's currently 1-0 in that game against Wimbledon. Latest scores in the EFL: Burnley 1, Plymouth 0, Cardiff 1, Millwall 0, which I wasn't expecting. Coventry 2, Blackburn 0, Luton 2, Oxford 1, Norwich 1, Leeds 0, QPR 1, Hull 2, Sunderland 1, Derby 0. In League 1, latest scores: Barnsley 0, Wickham 1, wasn't expecting that. Birmingham 0, Huddersfield 0, Blackpool 0, Lincoln 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Charlton 0, Cambridge 0, Rotherham 0, Crawley 0, Mansfield 1, Leyton Orient 0, Exeter City 1, Northampton 0, Bolton 2, get your teeth in, Daz. Shrewsbury 0, Stockport 1, Stevenage 1, Wrexham 0, Wigan 2, Peterborough 0, and it is Reading 2, Burton 0. League 2, game between Wimbledon and Crewe was postponed due to their rescheduled cup game against Newcastle United. In League 2, it's Bromley 2, Chesterfield 2, fair enough. The battle of the promoted teams in a way, that is. Carlisle 0, Notts County 2, Cheltenham 0, Accrington 1, Doncaster 0, Barrow 0, Gillingham 0, Grimsby 1, Harrogate 0, MK Dons 3, Morecambe 1, Bradford City 0, Newport 2, Salford 0, Port Vale 0, Colchester 0, Tranmere 1, Swindon 0, and it's Walsall 2, Fleetwood 2. Bit of a classic in that game, isn't it? FA Cup replays to tell you about. Latest scores are Chester 0, Stockton 0, Hednesford 0, Shifnal 0, Hornchurch 1, Leiston 0, Horsham 2, Margate 0, Kidderminster 2, Buxton 0, Kings Lynn 0, Worksop 0, Peterborough Sports 0, Royston 0, Weston-super-Mare 1, Chippenham 0, and Weymouth 1, Winchester 0. And of course, whoever wins that goes into the 4th round qualifying, where they are 1 game away, or 2 games away if it goes to a replay, from the first round proper. And for some of them, it could be the first round proper for the very first time. Half-time scores then in the Champions League. A reminder, the earlier kickoff today was Salzburg 0, Brest 4, and Stuttgart 1, Sparta Prague 1. So first point for Stuttgart in the Champions League. Half-time scores: Arsenal 2, PSG 0. Goals from Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka give them a 2-goal lead against the French champions. Also, it is Barcelona 3, Young Boys 0. Goal from Lewandowski, Rafinha and Inigo Martinez. I assume that was probably from a corner. And that's 3-0 against Young Boys. Dortmund 5, Celtic 1. Emre Can gave them the lead for a penalty after 7 minutes cancelled out. 2 minutes later by Maeda. And then Karim Adeyemi got his goal in the 11th and 29th minutes. Gavassi scored a penalty again in the 40th minute. 2 penalties conceded by Celtic in that game. Pretty poor. And then Adeyemi completed his hat-trick in the first half. 5-1 at the Signal Iduna Park. Inter 1, Red Star 0. Goal in the 11th minute from Hakan Çalhanoğlu gives them the lead against the Serbian champions. In the Championship, by the way, Luton 2, Oxford 2. Goodness me. Who saw that coming? Oxford levelling from 2-0 down away to Luton. I'm going to say now, by the way, Luton are not going to the Premier League. They are awful. They just look really, really poor. Hopefully they're poor when they play against us and we get ourselves goals. Leverkusen 0, AC Milan 0. Leverkusen did have a goal disallowed by VAR for offside against Victor Boniface after 21 minutes, but that's 0-0 in that game. In the other game, it is PSV 1, Sporting 0, and goals scored by Jerde Schouten, who is the Dutch midfielder. He scored for PSV, and that means they lead by goal to 0 at half time. And Man City 2-0 up in Slovakia, thanks to Ilkay Gundogan and Phil Foden. 2-0 up with 14 shots to 2 against Slovan Bratislava. Who, I mean, I'm pretty sure, was it Chris Boyd or was it McAllister? Was it one of the Scottish commentators said that Slovan Bratislava look awful defensively in the game against Celtic. He'd never seen a team be so poor defensively. Nearly 400 views, by the way, so thank you very much everyone who's tuned in today. Can you get involved in the poll? Last chance to get your votes on the poll, and I will close them once the second half gets underway. We'll be back with you for the second half action in a couple of minutes. on a second. Right, welcome back. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn on that light. Second half going to get underway now. Come on in. Few goals coming in to tell you about.
West Bromwich Albion who will get the ball rolling once as he has now dispatched another ball that was at his feet off the pitch.
Come on, get on with it. Second half underway.
Well, a half of nearlies.
Well done. So, second half underway. Let's close this poll. I think this is the most we've had getting involved on a poll, by the way. So, thank you very much. 61 people have voted on tonight's poll, which is, I think, the biggest amount we've had. So, thank you very much for that, indeed. These are your results. 52% for Boro to win, 42% for West Brom to win, and 4% draw, which equals 98%. So, once again, YouTube don't know how to do maths properly. But then again, whenever they ever. 15 likes, thank you very much. Ball in for West Brom from the off. And Boro can get it back and go on the counter. It was McGree. And Hackney on the overlap. Plays forward to Latte. I think he may have been in an offside position actually, but nothing was given. Wallace running away with the ball. Runs straight into Vinazaz. Latte Laff does well because he makes the bloody West Brom player, doesn't he? Brilliant. Latest scores. A few goals coming in at the moment. It's a Norwich 1 Leeds 1 now. Wamatsani with the goal. And also, it's 1-0 to Leverkusen. It is Victor Boniface now with a goal. And Levy's got a second goal of the night. And it is 4-0 to Barca against Young Boys of Bern. And during the break, by the way, Birmingham took the lead against Huddersfield because it came upon Sky Sports. And it was Alfie May with the goal. Now then, here we go then. Let's see how we get on with the second half. Up the bother. And it's a great ball from John Swift. What a great ball that is. Callum Grant. Now, get up, you softy. It's Hegem crossed it in low. And I don't think either team's made a sub at half time. So we're just back underway with the same teams. Would you make changes? I don't know. I don't think personally there's been anyone that's had a bad game. I would like us to go a bit more attacking maybe in the second half. I'd like us to go a bit more attacking. But I don't think there's really anyone I would take off so far. I think I was going to maybe say anyone. I would probably I would either bring Marcus Forss back into the team. Is he going to be the same after his injury though? Azai Jones on or Bergsorg on maybe for more attacking and a bit more pace. Azaz tried to lay it off to Hackney, didn't manage. Who do you bring off though? I reckon he'll bring off Ben Doak at some point. I don't think Ben Doak will play the full game today. You know, he is young. Remember, he's only 18. You know, so we're not going to give. I mean, I don't see Doak getting a full game yet. He'll come off at some point. 3-0 Man City, Erling Haaland. Oh, well, there you go. I think he might bring off Rav at some point, maybe just to be cautious and make sure he doesn't run the risk of getting injured again. So I've got an itchy eye. Oh dear. Offside against John Swift. And Luke Hayden's not happy with the ref about a challenge that I didn't actually see. The linesman looks a bit like Gareth Bale. Didn't know Gareth Bale was a linesman. What's this? No, it is a foul on Luke Hayden. Oh, actually, I think he's... No, I mean, it's hard to tell from this angle, but looking at that angle, I think the linesman's got it wrong. If we saw a better angle, then we might be able to determine it, but I don't think he was offside there, looking at that angle. I mean, if he was offside, then it must have been a toenail offside. Is Lotte Lafon? No, he's miles offside again. He's been offside more times than Marcus Rashford does. He just won. I mean, he makes a good run, but he makes the run too early. That's the issue. He just starts to run a bit too early. He didn't need to. Luke Aylan wins the ball back and plays it, and it does hit a West Brom player. Falls to McGree, plays it to Latte. 42 Champions League goals for Erling Haaland. Is that in Manchester City? I assume. Or is that just in general? 42 Champions League goals in 41 games. Ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, we're going to do this again. Here we go. We're going to try and be patient and try and find a way through. And we're not going to find a way through. You're against top of the league. You're against a team that are normally good. He's offside by a mile. You're against a team that are normally good defensively at home. It's going to be very difficult to try and pass your way. It'd be very difficult to try and pass your way through them like that. That's something you can't do in this game against this sort of team. John Swift. Come on. How many goals have Azar's playing well? Do you know? I think they're all playing that. I think they're all playing well. I don't think there's anyone I can pick that hasn't really had a good game. I'm sure someone probably will. Hull 3-1 against QPR. I'm going to have a look at this actually. How many goals have West Brom conceded this season at home? 2-0 into, by the way, just as I'm saying that. Who scored? Marko Arnautovic. You might remember he scored against Boro for Stoke in the Premier League back in the day. How many goals have they conceded at home? In the home games, 1-0, 1-0, 0-0. So, yeah, they've only conceded. They haven't conceded a single goal at the Hawthorns this season. They haven't conceded at the Hawthorns this season. That's it. It's not going to be easy to score past these. That's it. It's two teams that do know how to defend it, and we don't concede many goals. We've only conceded 5. I think we've conceded only 5 goals, which in 7 games isn't too bad. Looks like first substitutions of the evening, and it's going to be West Brom. First substitution of the evening in the 53rd minute for West Bromwich Albion. Leaving the field is number 7, Jade Wallace. And coming on the field is number 31, Tom Fellows. Got to be careful because he is good. He is dangerous. He's a dangerous player, Tom Fellows. He's got 5 assists already this season in the Championship. A man who likes to get assists, doesn't score, but always creates opportunities. He's a pain in the arse. So let's hope that we can try and defend against him, because if anyone's going to create an opportunity in the second half, it is him. Could be an inspired sub. I'm surprised he didn't start. I'm very surprised he didn't start, because he's been probably one of their best players this season. by a mile. Most assists this season. Like, he's been their best chance creator all season. So I'm surprised he didn't start, to be honest. Lovely defending. Well done, Neto. I'll tell you what, I like Neto at left back. Neto at left back seems decent. I think we've got two decent fullbacks, Neto and Luke Aylen. I think they're both good fullbacks. Tried to run down the line, he's run out of play. Johnson's a good player for them. Johnson. They haven't got a player called Johnson, have they? They don't have a player called Johnson in the team. Oh, Johnston. Mikey Johnston. I was going to say. Isn't he from Celtic? Yeah, he's just joined from Celtic. Oh no, he's been from West Brom to Celtic to West Brom. So he's a West Brom player. He must have been on loan at Celtic or something. That was dangerous. It was a back header. Sandy Dieng on the alert. Just void. Go. Catch him on the break. Yeah, Sandy Dieng just decides to hang on to it. Make options, lads. Here we go. Now we can't pass out from our own third. Dangerous. You do not want to let John Swift have an opportunity because he's a menace. Same as Josh Meyer. Good cross in. It's away from Edmondson, but it's all West Brom pressure now. West Brom are pressuring us now. This is dangerous. Come on, got to get it away now, boys. Good ball from Finn. Chested down by Latte. Claims handball. Was never handball in a million years. West Brom piling on the pressure. The league leaders, who at the moment are dropping down the league because Sunderland are winning. Sunderland are top at the moment as it stands. The only way West Brom are going to go back top is by winning. And that will knock Sunderland off top. Obviously, Sunderland do win, they'll be top for about 15 minutes if West Brom win. That's a dangerous cross. It was a really good cross, that. Well cleared out in the end. McGree can't get it away. But luckily, it's gone out for a goal kick off West Brom player. Start the second half. All West Brom. And the players, the staff, and the stadium are going to join in with a minute's applause. And please join in with a minute's applause for the West Brom fan Mark Townsend, who passed away at the age of 57, tragically at the Sheffield Wednesday game at the weekend. And even the players are joining in with it as well. You heads! Yeah, not too bad. No, both fans joining in. Well done to the players and our fans, and both sets of fans as well. Lovely. A yellow card. Yellow card to Uos Vacic. It wasn't, it was Sheffield Wednesdays.
And if you see something happening, do your job and go and see what's going on.
Yeah, it was Sheffield Wednesday. It was a Sheffield Wednesday stewards. And since then, West Brom's fans have absolutely pounded Sheffield Wednesday for it. Which, unfortunately, as sad as it is, it's quite correct. You know, it's quite correct. You have every right to have a go at Sheffield Wednesday for it, because that's just a lack of awareness. And who's in charge of it? The management staff, surely. The management staff for the stewards. 6-1 Dortmund. Celtic are getting pummeled. They won 4-1 against Bratislava, and they're pretty much. I mean, they're into minus figures now. They're back into minus figures. They're on now minus 2 goal difference now. At least they actually won a game. But they were always gonna lose tonight against Dortmund. Yes, go on, Finn. Shoot. Oh, good luck. Come on. Just gonna have some cake that me sisters give me.
Situation of bigger peril for West Brom, who are preparing a couple of changes quite urgently here with Malumbi and Johnston ready.
Oh!
It rushes the side netting. It's safe. This is a good save.
Oh no! That should have been a corner as well, because it was saved. But the ref didn't give a corner. Here's Tom Fellows on the attack. Lays it off. And they've messed it up. It was a good corner. I think it was Finn Azaz with the corner. Luke Hayden with the header. Gotta be careful. Shut him down. Stop the cross. Neto. Yes. Brilliant. Oh, this is a hard game. He's moaning at the ref. Did he actually save this?
He does. Wasn't going in the goal, but it is saved.
Oh, he does get a slight fingertip to it, I think. There should have been a corner. West Brom with a corner though. They're normally okay from set pieces, but it's away anyway from Boro. And Heggum's, by the way, looked decent. I mean, it's 0-0 at the minute, but it's been a really good battle. It's been a hard match. This. That's out. That's out of play, and he still missed. You love it when they blow the whistle and they just try and score from it, and it doesn't go in. Is it going to be subs for West Brom again? When are we going to make subs? 70th minute, probably. More subs coming up for West Brom. Is it going to be Ratchich? Yeah. And double substitution for West Bromwich Albion, going off as number 20, Uros Ratchich. And also leaving the field is number 10, John Swift. Coming on the field is number 80, Malumbi. And number 22, Mikey Johnston. I normally say the full name, but I completely forgot what Malumbi's first name was. I forgot what his first name was. I can't believe I've done that. What an idiot. What was his name? Jason Malumbi. I said it earlier on. No, I completely forgot what his name was. Jason Malumbi. Jason Malumbi on. And his first contribution is give away a free kick. So, Jason Malumbi and also... Yep, Jason Malumbi and that was... You know, I even said the subs and I forgot who came on now. Mikey Johnston and Jason Malumbi. Two decent players coming on. Yeah, I am Sam. Sorry.
stepping into a 35th year.
Just getting to that point, aren't we? Everybody playing 8 games for these midweek fixtures are complete. The table is just taking shape slowly but surely.
3-0 into Red Star.
West Bromwich Albion enjoyed coming
Bayern, I think, should have too much Villa.
relinquished unless they can produce something in the final.
It's Villa Park, mate. Villa Park on big games is loud. Villa Park is loud on big games. And they love playing against big teams. You know, they're a hard team to face. I'm not taking Villa lightly. Not taking Villa lightly. Bayern will struggle. I think Bayern will win it, but I think they will struggle. I wouldn't be shocked if it's a draw, to be honest with you. I've gone for a win, but I think it'll be a draw if anything. It is a very difficult game to call. Ducks in! Oh, saved! Oh, Ben.
Well done, Alex Palmer.
Oh,
He had to get this right.
well done to the keeper.
Ground too soon. But what a run.
John Duran's a good player. Mate, he is scoring goals for fun.
He spreads himself. Alex
I mean, did you see the goal he scored against Everton? Unbelievable. McAtee has scored for Man City. That was a play we were looking at, wasn't it, McAtee?
required to make the saves.
He scored in the Champions League. So 4-0 City at Slovan. In the box from the corner. Yo! Get the header on target! Wise highest and sends it wide. Get it on target.
Going to be disappointed. Very, very good header of a ball.
Ow!
Beyond that near post, and he just can't.
We're having good chances, but we can't finish.
A bit behind him.
Oh, why can't we just finish our chances away from home? I mean, to be honest, I said I'd take a point. We should
3-0 Coventry.
be winning. Yeah, I knew Coventry would beat them. 3-0 Coventry against Blackburn. Knew it would happen. Yeah, John Durant, he scored some really good goals. This is dangerous. Malumbi into the box and out off Hayden Hackney for Baggy's corner. And the Hawthorns.
Certainly got them up off their seats.
And the noise in the Hawthorns increases. Thomas Asante, is that right? Did I or did I not have him to score? When I did the predictions with the Argyle lads, did I not have him to score? Oh, went Vela Sims. Oh, went over everyone. That went to the other side. Tom Fellows, good cross with the ball. Well, I think I jinxed that there. As soon as I said that, he puts a terrible cross in. Can Boro get away? Yes. No. First touch took it away. Hackney's won it. What?
Shirt grab there.
What?
Ben Doak, which unsettled him a little.
Ugh.
Referee David Webb.
It had an impact, didn't it?
It did, but the pass from the Middlesbrough player didn't, because it was
35 people in the stream. Thank you very much, everyone who was tuned in tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. No goals to tell you about at the moment. Well, in this game. But the second half's been decent. You know what I mean? It's certainly been... It's been opposite to the first half, really. The first half, I thought we had the better of it. I thought we were the better side in the first half. Just about the best side. We were the better side, I think, in the first half. The first 30 minutes, I'd say, first 25, 30 minutes of the first half, we were really good. We were really good. I think we were probably unlucky to score. And then we let West Brom come back into it. In the second half, West Brom have started the better and have started to let Boro back into it. And Boro have had a good couple of opportunities in the last 10 minutes. So pretty much the opposite of the first half. So both teams having good spells though in this game. And I know people will say 0-0's boring, but I don't think it's been a boring 0-0. It's been a 0-0 where both teams have had some decent opportunities. I'm sorry, this shirt's getting a bit small for me. But I think it's been a decent game. I know it's 0-0, but it has been a really good battle. Really has been a really good battle. And say all we need now is a goal.
Slowly but surely they're getting a little bit more involved in the game. They seem to be in the last sort of 5-10 minutes.
Goodness me, Ben Doak's touch map, all on the right hand side of the field. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, he has drifted into the towards the centre at times, but there was one point where he was pretty much. How's it gone again? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to see if there's. I'm gonna have to see if there's a new if there needs to be a new update on OBS, because that's twice in this stream that it's done that, where it's lost connection and then come back on. It could also be the Wi-Fi, because it has done now but rain the last couple of days. It's rained all day today, so that could be an issue. Bye! Doesn't seem like a premiere. Who? Are you on about are you on about Ben Doak? I don't know who you're on about. If you're on about Ben Doak, Ben Doak's only young, and he's a really good player. He's from Liverpool, remember? He's from a Premier League club. I think he came up in the Liverpool academy, actually. So he's done well to get to. He's done well, actually, to come from Liverpool academy. There's a lot of good players in that Liverpool academy. A lot of players in the Liverpool academy, and they're all pretty decent. They have a decent academy squad. For us to be able to get him is a good thing. Oh! That's it. Nearly lost his footing. That put him off his run a little bit there. It can be. It's difficult for him, isn't it? I mean, he's got good potential. He looks like a really good player. You know, I mean, I know he's got a tap and got his first goal. Like, you got to be patient with the younger players, haven't you? Really. And the proper first team players like Hackney, who's putting the ball in here, headed away, and thumped clear in the end to Josh Meyer. Oh dear. Yes. 7-1 Dortmund. I'll be watching the highlights later. I'll be looking forward to seeing Celtic get absolutely pumped. Here's Doak, edge of the box. He's played it back to Nito Borges, who's come up from left back. Our entire defence is in the attacking third. So if we lose the ball here, we could be in trouble. Especially with the pace they have. McGree to Doak. He's had a good game. Yes. McGree. Shoot. Yes! Hayden Hackney! Come on! Hayden Hackney with another outside the box goal! Yes! Come on! What a goal! Yes! Two beautiful finishes in 2 games! Come on! Yes! Come on! Yes! We were missing goals. It's the only thing we've been missing in this game. And it was a goal from either team. McGree to Hackney. First time shot. Bottom corner. What a finish. 1-0 Boro. Come on! And call me biased, but I think we deserve it in the second half. The last 15-20 minutes, we have probably been better than West Brom. I think the last 15-20 minutes we've been better than West Brom. West Brom had a good first 15 minutes. And then since then, they led us back into the game. We've been piling, we've been having opportunities. We just haven't taken one. We've deserved a goal in this game. Deserved. And it's Hayden Hackney. Yes. What a brilliant goal. Come on. Lovely.
Oh my good look at Yusuf.
I know he was bloody going at it. Brilliant. Goal for Middlesbrough, scored by number 7, Hayden Hackney. 2 goals in 2 games for Aidan Hackney.
That's why this little spurt is so
Goodness me. Tuemi scored a goal for Inter, so 4-0.
and West Bromwich Albion breached here.
That is the first time West Brom have conceded at the half-ons this season. And it's Boro who do it. And that's going to be a 9 for Liam's. Liam's got West Brom on his bet.
Unlucky.
And I don't care. 5-0 Barcelona, an own goal. What a shame. Cardiff have beaten Millwall, so fair play. Fair play, Cardiff have beaten Millwall. Lovely. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever, so fair play to them. That's Cardiff's first win of the season. And Boro, as it stands, are in the top 6. This is the goal. McGree, Hackney, he doesn't go for power, he just goes for accuracy. It's an accurate shot, it's in the bottom corner. Such a nice goal. It's his second goal of the season, and it's 2 in 2 games. Are we going to have a substitution here? What's happening here?
A real touch of style about it.
15 minutes on. Yes, Latte. Substitution for Middlesbrough leaving the field is number 9, Emmanuel Latte. Lat coming on is number 10, Delano Bergson. And he goes by the name of Latte Lat.
To score in open play.
Come on, Delano.
Delano Bergzorg. It's his replacement. Recruited. From Mainz.
Gone gold in the red and white. I can't remember the words. And he goes by the name of Latte Lat.
Often used as a striker.
I know 2 of the lines, I can't remember the other 2. Scoring goals in the red and white. And he goes when if someone can remind me what the lyrics are to that Latte Lat chant, I've forgotten it. I've forgotten the other 2 lines. I know 2 of them, and I can't remember the other. Fleetwood are winning 6-2. Newcastle are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. They will be at home to Chelsea, and it looks like
The striker is our number 9.
right. Looks
Gold,
like
gold, red and white.
he's our striker, our number 9. Yeah, thank you. I don't know how. I just completely had a brain. Totally had a brain fart. I couldn't remember what the lyrics were. Yeah, Fleetwood have won 6-2. Goodness me, that is brilliant, isn't it? Suggestions for West Bromwich Albion going off number 18, Callum Grant. Coming on the field is also leaving the field, is number 14. Also leaving the field, number 14, Torbjorn Hegem. And coming on the field is number 19, Lewis Dobbin. And also coming on is number 4, Callum Stiles. I'm sorry, me bloody the app I'm using just went down as I was doing that. Who wins the Prem this season? I mean, it'll either be City or Arsenal. Either City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not City because City have won enough and well, we don't know what's going to happen with this 115 charges. Oxford United now have got a point against Burnley and they've now got a point against Luton. Just amazing. Burnley have beaten Plymouth by a goal to 0. Penalties. What's decided it? Maybe a bit harsh on Plymouth losing by a penalty. That'll be disappointing. But again, they've gone to West Brom and Burnley, and by the sounds of it, they've played all right. They've only lost by 1 goal to 0 every time. So, he's fucking rapid and he loves to attack and he goes by the name of Latte Laugh. He's a striker, he's a number 9. Going goals and better mind. Shocking rapid and he loves to. And rapid and he loves to attack and he goes by the name of Latte Laugh. I'll probably forget it though. Sporting have equalised at PSV. And it's Bragantia. Of all people, it's him. Norwich Leeds has ended 1-1. What a shame. Sunderland have beaten Derby 2-0, so they're top of the league tonight. Sunderland.
Managed to isolate either Michael Johnston or Tom Fellows yet 1v1 against the fullbacks.
Johnston. Dunk diligent here on the
Yeah.
defensive, but Johnston able to get away from him.
Oh, don't let them in.
Persistent.
We've deserved... We probably deserve to be leading in this second half. They have come close, though. I did think it was either going to... To be honest, it looked like one of those games that was going to take one goal to decide it, or it was going to be a draw.
Finds McGree.
Here's McGree. Again, he's already got an assist. He goes himself. Okay. That's gone to Wolves. Are we having subs here? What's going on? Yeah, it's going to be subs, and it looks like it's going to be a sub for Boro. Who's coming on? Looks like Isaiah's on.
Be unleashed for what you will doubtless hope will be a
Oh, okay, apologies. They did stop for the substitution, but it turns out we're not ready to make it yet. So I'll do that in a minute. Is going to be Isaiah Jones coming on. Who for? I don't know. I have a feeling it might be Ben Doak. I think it might be Ben Doak, who's had another good game. I really like the look of Ben. Imagine if Conway was in with... Oh my...
couldn't quite get the required connection, but Moet opting to put the ball in nearly got the rewards for it.
Oh my...
Josh Mack set off
Oh...
action earlier. The answer is no.
Oh! I mean, DN going for it, and Maya gambles, he sticks the leg out. Oh, he cannot turn it in. That would have been such a poor goal to concede. Who's been his best ever player, would you say? I think most people would probably agree, well, the younger fans would say Janino. You know, ones that were in the 20s onwards would say Janino, I think. And I think my dad used to love Bernie Slaven as a player. Bernie Slaven as a player, Tony Mowbray, etc. All the other Boro legends.
Isaiah Jones, his replacement.
So judging for Middlesbrough leaving the field is number 50, Ben Doak. Coming on the field is number 11, Isaiah Jones. Isaiah Jones, running down the wing, makes the Boro sing, going to the Premier League. Isaiah Jones, running down the wing, makes the Boro sing, running to the Premier League. Isaiah Jones, all together now. Isaiah Jones, running down the wing, makes the Boro sing, running to the Premier League. Isaiah Jones. I'm gonna stop because that hurts. Oh no! No! Oh, this is gonna be a nerve-wracking 7 minutes unless we get a second goal. 40 people in the stream. Thank you very much. This will be an amazing 3 points if we can keep hold of it. It'll be the first time they've lost at home this season if we can manage it. No, can't get it clear. They are piling on the pressure now, West Brom. It's in. Get out. Yes, away Finn. Oh my God. Come on.
Those two statistics which rather shrunk the odds of a goal in this second period. Well, it's West Brom's record not having conceded here at the Hawthorns that's gone. Middlesbrough proudly defending theirs. Yet to concede in the second half.
All the games are finished in the Championship. I think in all the EFL leagues. I'll give you a full-time scores very quickly. See now, go get. Yes. Burnley 1, Plymouth 0, Cardiff 1, Millwall 0, Coventry 3, Blackburn 0, Luton 2, Oxford 2, Norwich 1, Leeds 1, QPR 1, Hull 3, Sunderland 2, Derby 0. League 1, Barnsley 2, Wickham 2, Birmingham 1, Huddersfield 0, Blackpool 1, Lincoln 1, Bristol Rovers 3, Charlton 2, Cambridge 0, Rotherham 1, Crawley 0, Mansfield 2, Leyton Orient 0, Exeter 1, Northampton 2, Bolton 4, Shrewsbury 0, Stockport 2, Stevenage 1, Wrexham 0, Wigan 3, Peterborough 0. They're still in play at the game between Reading and Burton. That's currently Reading 3, Burton 1. I think they kicked off at 8 o'clock as well. Obviously, our game will finish last after everyone else is in League 2. Bromley 2, Chesterfield 2, Carlisle 0, Notts County 2, Cheltenham 2, Accrington 1, Doncaster 1, Barrow 0, Gillingham 0, Grimsby 1, Harrogate 1, MK Dons 5, Morecambe 1, Bradford City 1, Newport 3, Salford 1. Foul. Oh. Port Vale 1, Colchester 1, Tranmere 1, Swindon 1, and Walsall 2, Fleetwood 6. Ah, no, it's in there. Side netting. Come on. Come on. In the FA Cup, Stockton have been knocked out by Chester by a goal to 0. So Chester advanced to the 4th round qualifying. Hednesford won by a goal to 0 against Shifnal. Hornchurch Leyston's 1-1 and into extra time. Horsham won 2-0 against Margate. Kidderminster have gone through as well by beating Buxton 2-0. Kingsland's 0-0 against Worksop and gone to extra time, which I'm surprised about. Peterborough Sport advanced along with Western Supermare, beating Royston and Chippenham 1-0. And Weymouth win 3-0 against Winchester. Congratulations to all the teams that have advanced and qualified for the 4th round qualifying of the FA Cup, and best of luck in the 4th round qualifying. Mowat class. He's a decent player, isn't he? Who's the best player you've ever witnessed on a pitch?
It's picked up here by Malumbi. Furlong.
Oh,
Fellows.
that's a hard one to say. Witnessed in person.
Finds Mikey Johnston, who's got a bit too much on that.
I don't know really. It's just hard to say. I've seen a few decent ones. Alicia Svena put 11. Oh, you mean 1-1? Or is that what you think the full-time score will be? It's currently 1-0 to us, thankfully. I hope it doesn't end 1-1 though. I mean, I said I'd take a point at the I'd say I'd take a point at the start of the game, but I would be more happier with a win. Full-time scores coming in the Champions League. Reminder that Salzburg lost 4-0 to Brest and Stuttgart drew 1-1 with Sparta Prague in the earlier kickoffs. Just finished at the Emirates. Arsenal have beaten Paris Saint-Germain by 2-0. Barcelona win 5-0 against Young Boys. Dortmund won 7-1 against Celtic. And at the moment, it's ended 4-0 to Man City at Slovan Bratislava. Inter have just won 4-0 at home to Red Star Belgrade as well. And they're still in play in Leverkusen and in Eindhoven. Leverkusen 1, Milan 0, and PSV 1, Sporting 1. I'll let you know when the full-time score comes in from those games. Challenge, come on, let's get ourselves the 3 points. I think we deserve to win. I think we've been the better side, I think, today as a whole. You know, I mean, they had a big. I mean, Josh Meyer had a superb chance. He just couldn't turn it in. Go on, in. Ah, backside. Pretty much side netting. Should have been in. What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to close that thing. Is this a Boro sub? Yeah, it is. Just finished PSV 1, Sporting 1 in the Champions League, and Leverkusen 1, Milan 0. Substitution for Middlesbrough leaving the field is number 8, Riley McGree. Coming on is number 37, George McCormick. So he's gone defensive then by the looks of it. He's brought on an extra defender for a midfielder. You can definitely tell he wants to get the 3 points over the line here. Challenge, Jones. What a challenge. What a chackle. What a challenge. I can't get me words right. What a challenge by Isaiah. Hackney tried to play a ball through, but Bergsog didn't move. Bloody unbelievable, Daz. Congrats on passing your car test. Oh, thank you, I know. Aye. What a week. The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. A minimum of 5 minutes of added time. I don't know where he's got 5 minutes from.
Really doing a terrific job defensively.
Where's he got 5 minutes from? I don't know. Doesn't mean that many stoppages. Late to the party, but good 3 points for Boro with this. Don't jinx it. Have you got a car yet? Yes. I do, but I won't go through how I've got it. We've been a better team by miles, but all it takes is one goal. I don't know, West Brom have been decent as well. They've had a few good opportunities. Yes. We have been a better side though. 5 minutes to hang on. Well, 4 minutes now to hang on. Come on. The clock counting down. The fans are going to Senny Dieng for not hurrying up. Take your time, Senny. Hackney's done well. I don't know. Has he tried to do a bloody Ashley Fletcher there? I don't have I mean, it was either going to be him or Dorks. I think they've both been really good. There's been a lot of brilliant players. There's been a lot of good performances on the field, so it was a bit difficult to pick a man in the match, really. The goal was superb, though. Brilliant goal from him. And he's 2-2 in a minute. He's on form. Today's man of the match, Sky Sports and EFL man of the match, is Hayden Hackney, which is fully deserved. Foul on the keeper. Where's the... Hackney's bounced back from the poor performance at Sunderland terrifically. Yeah, he's been brilliant. The referees have to stop play. Senny Dieng's down on the goal line. Josh Myers, bloody fouling our keeper, and he gets away with it. David Webb, ladies and gentlemen. Crap at refereeing. How do you not give a foul on the keeper for that? But the referee's a blind man. Bet he didn't see that coming. Sorry. I apologise for any blind people out there. Although, I'm sort of blind myself. I'm visually impaired. You might as well class me blind because I can't see crap without my glasses. So, yeah. Great goal from Hayden Hackney.
It's a very wet night. That takes some doing. Pretty skillful. Braver man than I. We're talking about his composure. Plenty of poise as well.
Brilliant stream as always. Love to you, Mia, and the family. There you go. We're back underway now. So you can add another 2 minutes on because he was down for about... that took about 2 minutes to get sorted. So it'll probably be about 96 when we finish. We'll have played probably 96, 97 minutes before we've finished this game. I think if we go over 96 minutes, I won't be chuffed. 96 is probably a max. I'm eating some chocolate cake. That I was supposed to eat last week, but totally forgot about it. I don't know how. Chocolate cake's one of my favourite cakes. The win! Out! 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 No! Go away! Yes, go away! Boot it! Oh! Oh, man. This is surely the last chance. We played 5. I think we'll be playing more though, because Senny Dieng was down injured. Get up! You dived! Yeah, that was never a foul. Moan all you like. Moan all you like. That's never a foul. It's never a foul. It's a foul on Isaiah Jones, but that was never a foul on him. He jumped into it. Looked like he jumped and it looked like he jumped with it. Aiden should put his foot through that. I'm sure Jones was fouled there too. Please can say hello to Dave. He's a huge fan of yours. Yes, hiya. Well, there was 5 minutes added time. Okay. The guy in the chat, by the way, it was 5 minutes added time indicated. My name's Subi. Okay. Well, hello to you. Awee. He's give West Brom a free kick. Come on, see it through, boys. You got literally, I'd say this is probably the last attack. So last attack, West Brom. Are they going to have time to do it? Surely not. I hope they don't. Come on. Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! Boom! Yes! What a brilliant result! Oh, yes! We've seen it through. It's only our second away win of the season, and it's against a team that haven't lost a dome all season. Da, 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 da. Come on, yes, 3 points, 6 points out of 6. Last 2 games, and they've both been against the Midland sides. Happy days. Oh, brilliant result. That is a brilliant result. What a win. Oh, lose at Derby, win at the Albion. I know, it sums up the championship, doesn't it? I mean, West Brom haven't lost at home all season. Absolutely haven't lost all season. And we have just managed to get ourselves 3 points against top of the league. Come on! Yes! Can't believe that. God. Unbelievable. Unreal. Oh. He didn't hack me. You know, did I put Hayden Hackney to score on the predictions? I don't think anyone saw that coming. No one saw that coming. I put my... Maybe I should have put... I live right next to the stadium, so I can hear the fans shouting. It's so annoying, man. How sad. God, what a win. Michael Carrick's men have come to the Hawthorns, to a stadium where West Brom have not lost all season. And against the odds, they have managed to somehow we held on to it, but Boro have managed to come to the Hawthorns and get themselves an amazing 3 points. Which, in fairness, is good for us, but also bad news, because it means we've helped Sunderland. Sunderland now top the league. Burnley did win by penalty. They can't have been. Burnley obviously can't have been that. They can't have played that well if they only won by a pen. Well, didn't think we were going to win 1-0, but we've done it. 1-0 away at West Brom. We will stay top all season. If you're on about Sunderland, no. And even if West Brom go back to the top, I don't see it. It's very difficult to stay top, to be top for the rest of the season. You'd have to go on a really good unbeaten run. Not easy to do. Boro, 6th in the league, 14 points out of 24. When if you'd have said that our wins would come against Cardiff, Stoke, Swansea's, West Brom. If you said to me before tonight we were going to win at West Brom, I'd have snapped your hand off. Genuinely, I did not think for 1 minute we were going to win. Didn't think we were going to win this game. But well done to lads. Again, they proved me and they proved the odds wrong. You know, they defied the odds. You know, well done. They've proved me wrong. Brilliant. I'm a very happy guy. Very, very happy. On to the Champions League tomorrow. I'll be live for Aston Villa versus Bayern. Another German's dream. Let's see how the FCB get on against Aston Villa, which is going to be one heck of a game. Thank you those who've tuned in tonight. The regulars, I'll probably see you tomorrow for the Deutsche Meisters FCB. They travel to Aston Villa tomorrow in the Champions League, and then Thursday is on to Man United. They play against I'm trying to think. Manchester United away at Porto. So there you go. Now I was enjoying your meal, mate. I was only having some cake. I got a slice of cake for the second half from downstairs, but I've been not busy looking at the game. I hadn't had a chance to finish it, so yeah, that's fine. I won't be eating anything else now. Well, maybe if you maybe snack on these little frankfurters. I don't know, because I was supposed to. I got them from downstairs to have during the stream, and I didn't eat them, so I'll just chomp on a few frankfurters, but that's about it. God, I'm relieved. I'm happy, I'm relieved. I'm pretty much gobsmacked. I don't know how on earth we've managed to come away with 3 points, but well done. Well done to lads. And Hayden Hackney again. Another really well taken goal, and another good and probably deserved 3 points for our efforts. I think West Brom will certainly be annoyed at the fact that they haven't won that game. You know, because it looked like one of those games where I think whoever scored first was going to win it. I thought both teams were going to score. The important thing is that we didn't let West Brom score first, because if West Brom had scored first, that's when we'd have been in a bit of trouble, because whenever we've gone 1-0 down this season, we haven't won. We went 1-0 down against Derby, lost. 1-0 down against Portsmouth, drew. 1-0 down against Sunderland, lost. And the other games, Cardiff, Stoke, and now West Brom, we've actually taken the lead. So the games that we've actually taken the lead in, we've pretty much won, apart from Preston, who equalised. But Swansea, Cardiff, Stoke, West Brom, brilliant results. brilliant result. I'm absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. I can't believe it.
I have to be honest, because Andy would
to
say,
be honest,
we'll lose, and I said, no, we'll win.
I didn't think we'd lose. I thought... Well, I mean, if West Brom had scored first, I'd have probably seen us lose. But the important thing was not conceding the first goal. I mean, I thought we were gonna. I thought we would possibly snatch a point. I thought we may have got a point from it. Did not see us winning this game. So the fact we've done it, away to a ground where we haven't won in 5 years at West Brom. We haven't won there since Ashley Fletcher scored a 40-yarder about 5 years ago. We're on a roll now. Are we going to make it 3 wins out of 3? I say 3 wins out of 3. Are we going to make it 3 wins on the bounce, against Watford on Saturday? Hopefully. But again, Watford's not an easy place to go. But if we beat West Brom away, I don't see why we can't beat Watford away. See what happens. Thanks for everyone for joining us tonight. For the regulars, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Come on.